It took me over 2 years to figure out exactly what was wrong.
When I got the official diagnosis from the doctor, I didn't want to believe that it was real.
It's not a matter of getting cured or what you can do to treat this. It's how long do you have to live.
My name is Sophie Anne. I'm 9 years old, and I was diagnosed on December 13th, 2019, when I was 7 years old.
The pediatrician knew something was really wrong, and I could see it on her face when she called in 3 other doctors, and they were all surrounding Sophie Anne.
When I was first diagnosed and I was super depressed, I was just quiet. I didn't like to eat. I didn't like to do anything that made me happy. I just remember having a lot of pain and noticing that my fingers were changing color.
If it attacks your lungs, that's when it can become fatal. When I went back to see my doctor, he said to me, your lungs from where they are now will probably last about another 10 years. It was 10 years to the summer. I got the phone call that I was waiting on. She says, I've got some good news. And she said, I have some lungs for you.
I go back to when she was first diagnosed, we were so lost and we felt so alone, and this new word, scleroderma, was consuming us. But we found the Scleroderma Research Foundation, and just knowing that they've been, having the fight for the last, 3 decades plus, when we didn't even know scleroderma existed.
I do have to do some things that other kids don't have to do because I have scleroderma, like keeping my mittens with me when my hands get cold.
To me, there's no better place to put your dollars in terms of finding a cure for scleroderma than a place like the Scleroderma Research Foundation.
Research is super important for people to participate in and for them to donate to, because currently there's not a cure.
People say the dream is to have a cure for the future. I want a cure, for my daughter who's 27. I want a cure sooner than, the future.
At this point, I'm trying to live life. I'm not trying to live like I'm dying. I'm living like I'm living life, right? I'm just looking forward to finding a cure. I don't want anybody else to have to go through this, if they don't have to.